Hello Aquarius, welcome to your full moon reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. Before I begin, I just want to cleanse the space and also the cards. This will help us balance and ground our energy. So take a deep breath, relax, and if there is a question for the cards, you can ask the cards now. Maybe you will find your answers here. Okay. So now let's begin. So this is your full moon reading. This full moon is happening in the sign of Leo. It's on the 12th of this month. And Leo full moon is all about, being confident, self-care, self-expression, being authentic in our expressions and things like that, being the light, because Leo is ruled by the sun. So that's what, and full moon again is all light. So, and full moon is also a time when, when things may come to the surface, meaning if you are looking for more information, some clarity, if you are seeking clarity, then maybe, around this full moon, you will find new information, new insights, new ideas that will help you make decisions, move forward. So full moon is a time of completion and new beginnings. So a perfect time to set new intentions, things like that. So it's all about using this, this energy and setting intentions for the next moon cycle, taking action, paying close attention to our intuition is also very important, because during a full moon and new moon time, our intuition is very sharp. So we want to also pay attention to what's happening around us, how we are feeling about things, what's coming to the surface for us emotionally, signs, synchronicities, dreams, things like that. So it's important to pay attention to these things so we can draw guidance from these messages Spirit is sending our way. That makes life so much easier. Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Aquarius is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. All right, Aquarius, your cards are Ace of Pentacles, lovely, a new beginning. Two of Swords, which is creating some kind of confusion. And then Hierophant and High Priestess. Okay, so High Priestess is the moon's energy. High Priestess is ruled by the moon, so that's what's coming through for you guys. So this moon cycle, you may feel a little bit little bit emotional, sensitive, something like that. And you may also come across a lot of dreams, dreams and signs, synchronicities, like I told you, intuition, a period of heightened intuition, psychic awareness. So you don't want to ignore those messages and synchronicities. Write it down. If something doesn't make sense or something, just write it down. Maybe you will find clarity later on. But it's very important that you listen to your intuition, Aquarius. Okay. And High Priestess could also this energy is also about things. Maybe things are not clear at this moment. Certain things are not as they seem. Okay, so you don't want to make any assumptions, especially if you are trying to make some important decisions. This is a time for waiting it out. This is not a good time to make important decisions. Instead, sleep on it, wait it out before you do say anything. So because some certain things are not clear, and this totally goes with the Two of Swords. You see some information, so yeah, the information is not complete, the clarity is not there, so you just want to sit on it for a while before doing anything about it. It could also be someone that you are dealing with. Maybe you are approaching a approaching an intuitive, like astrologer, healer. It could be a therapist. It could just be a friend who is an intuitive. Um, yeah, you have both Hierophant and High Priestess. So, so a period of um, it could be that maybe some of you guys are taking up a spiritual practice. It could be that you are joining a group and you are coming across people who are into spirituality, or it could be that you are learning something about spirituality. It could be Reiki, it could be some healing modalities, or it could be you approaching someone. Again, it could be a healer, um, a spiritual guru or someone, like yoga, meditation, something like that. It could also be going on a retreat, so something to do with spirituality here. When it comes to a relationship, you are there is something which is kind of confusing. There is an internal conflict going on. You don't know what to do. You are feeling all this like high energies, very strong, intense energies, but uh, you are still kind of, you are not sure where it's all coming from, what's happening, and things like that. So what I'm seeing is an internal conflict. So what I want to remind you, if that is something you are really experiencing, this is not about the actual situation. This has to do with something else. Okay, so what I want you to explore is where this is coming from. So for instance, if this has to do with a relationship, it doesn't have anything to do with that person. Okay, or the if there is a conflict happening, if you are going through some relationship like arguments and things like that, it has nothing to do with that particular situation. Okay, it has something to do with something else. Something like that. So what the cards are reminding you is sit with this um, conflict, whatever it is that you are feeling inside. You don't necessarily have to do anything to change it, to fix it, anything like anything. Yeah, you don't need to do anything to change it, but it's all about sitting with that feeling, because it's trying to remind you something that you need to overcome in order to uh, make progress. It has to come from inside. It doesn't have anything to do with the external people, situation, anything like that. The more we try to change the outer and resist these whatever is going on, we will only get more frustrated. The reason why is because that's not where the solution lies. The solution lies within you. So why are you feeling this internal conflict, and where is it coming from? Okay, again, it doesn't have to do with a particular person. It doesn't have to do anything about a situation. It's something deep, so you have to dive a little deeper in order to understand what's really going on underneath. So drop whatever the actual situation is. It could be people, it could be your thoughts about those people. So it could be close relationships, it could be work related, whatever it is, just drop it, and then give some time, and really, yeah, reflect on things. It could be something to do with the past. um, it could be past life, it could be childhood memories, things like that. So something to be mindful of. So whatever the situation is that's kind of confusing, this requires a different perspective. So a shift, a different, see, it's important you see the situation from a different angle. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it as it is and don't talk much about this energy. But this is, again, to wrap it up, I just want to say this requires a different approach, a different attitude, a different perspective, and it has to actually come from within. It won't be possible for you to change this in your outer. Okay, so it's all about changing the way you are seeing it. That will create a change in your outer as well. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, beautiful energy. So this has to do with a new beginning. Maybe some of you guys are beginning something new, learning something new, and it has great potential. See the lush garden here. So, and you are actually open. When I said open, meaning this is perfect timing, and you are if it could be that you are taking some initiative to learn something new, or it could be you coming across a new opportunity. For some of you, it could be home. Maybe you are buying home, investing in property, or it could be you receiving, like if you have applied for loan or something like that, that approval is coming through. So it could be you winning something like that. So that's lovely energy, something to do with building or learning or a golden opportunity. And so this moon cycle, one thing to remember is it's important to keep an open mind. Okay, so sometimes when we are stuck in our head, it won't be possible for us to see other options, other way of doing things like that. So it's important to hold on to what worked for you in the past, but it's also important to stay open to new way of doing things. That will make things much easier for you. For some of you guys, this also has to do with partnerships, collaboration, new groups, your community. And with the Hierophant, this is also graduation, Aquarius. If you are learning, this is completion. Okay, or it could, this is completion. So you are finishing things. On the other hand, if you are into spirituality, because both these cards have to do with spirituality, healing, and things like that. If you are into spirituality, it could also be that people are coming to you for your perspectives, your advices, things like that. So yeah, that's also there. On the other hand, if you are going through something, if you are going through a confusing period, maybe reach out. It could be a friend, right people, okay? Because you want solutions, not more problems, right? So this is you reaching out to the right people for their perspectives and things like that, which will help you resolve situations, resolve some conflicts or something like that. A great opportunity is coming for you to step up and move to the next level. So there you go, new opportunities. And are you ready? That's the question that you need to ask yourself, because if you are, then the opportunity is there and it's taking you to the next level. So meaning, again, this could be, if you are in social media, this could be reaching out to a wider audience and helping people in some way, being an inspiration, being a source of inspiration in their life. And it could also be teaching others, if you are into healing, or it doesn't have to be that, it could be anything, something to do with teaching, then that opportunity is also coming through. teaching, healing. Um, yeah. However, I want to remind you, if you are required to make an important decision, now is not the time. So you might just want to give it some time, some space, and see how it feels like, things like that before you jump into anything new. Even if an opportunity comes your way, it could be a friend offering you an opportunity or something like that. um, Before you say yes or no, before you make any commitments, just make sure what this is all about. You don't want to come under pressure and do something that you will, yeah. So just it's all about asking the right questions, things like that, so you are clear what this is all about. Okay. Okay, so Aquarius, your message is quiet time. Okay, so I told you guys, High Priestess is a card of quiet silence and not necessarily doing anything, but allowing, being receptive to what's coming your way. So if there is something you are trying to, if you are seeking clarity, if you are looking for more information, something like that, there is nothing you need to do. Let it come. Okay. And yes, this could also mean retreat for some of you, taking up a spiritual practice and silencing the mind, because mind is very active here. So shut down those noises so you can hear yourself. Okay, so you can listen to your own intuition. So the message is, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay, let me read this out to you. Siege. 101. 101. Okay. Quiet your mind, breathe, and let go of words, worry, and plans. Go into that space of silence deep within you, that vortex of peace where the world doesn't enter. Now is the time to retreat in silence and spend time alone. I will lovingly help you rejuvenate and recenter yourself. Don't try to make any decisions now. Just allow your mind to be at rest. You will know soon enough when it's time to take action. But for now, quiet your mind, rest. Go on a retreat. Listen more and talk less. Avoid loud noise and sounds. Meditate. Surrender mind chatter to heaven. Know that you are more sensitive to noise now. Siege, the Gnostic goddess Siege is considered to be the great silence or void from which all creation sprang. Siege reminds us that words create duality, and that in silence we find our true origin and self. Quiet is omnipresent power that gives birth to wisdom, just as the Gnostic hold that Siege is the mother of Sophia, the goddess of wisdom. Siege teaches that our roots are in the silent void of the universe, and that it's important for us to reconnect with silence regularly. There you go. All right, no more words. Okay. So now let's hold one more message for you and then we will wrap it up. Spirit, please give us a message for Aquarius. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Thank you. Gratitude. I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts, riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. There you go. So this moon cycle, Aquarius, it's not about doing, it's about slowing down, taking care of yourself and resting your mind, just relaxing and not worrying about things, and just creating that space for yourself where you can just relax, rest and relax. And also taking up a spiritual practice would be highly beneficial. And if there is something important that you need to take care of, you don't want to struggle with it. Instead, just accept the way things are, and maybe when the mind is not overwhelmed, you will find some guidance and direction. Okay. Also listen to your dreams, signs and synchronicities. Thank you for being here. I hope this was helpful. Please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come back for more. Also remember to watch your moon and the rising sign as well. Sending you all full moon blessings. Take care. I'll see you in my next reading. Bye bye.